Did you ever reach for your morning coffee, only to feel a sudden wave of dizziness, your hand shaking, nearly losing your balance? That momentary stumble, often dismissed, might be a hidden warning sign in your daily ritual. For decades, your morning coffee has likely been a trusted companion. It's that comforting warmth, the energizing aroma, the familiar ritual that kickstarts your day. For many seniors, this daily cup is more than just a drink. It's a cherished habit, a moment of peace, perceived as entirely harmless, a long-standing tradition. But what if this trusted companion, after 65, isn't always benign? What if your morning coffee is silently increasing your risk of dizzy spells, unsteadiness, and even dangerous falls that threaten your independence? As we age, our bodies undergo specific physiological changes, from blood pressure regulation to fluid processing. These changes can make you far more susceptible to coffee's negative effects, transforming a simple pick-me-up into a potential hidden danger for your balance and safety. This unseen connection often goes unnoticed. Those moments of lightheadedness or feeling unsteady are frequently attributed to just aging or other conditions. We rarely link them to that morning cup. Coffee's effects are subtle, cumulative, and most people are unaware of the specific mechanisms. It's a silent threat, easily dismissed. In this video, we'll uncover exactly how your morning coffee might cause these issues after 65, detailing 4 specific impacts. We'll provide clear, practical advice and gentler alternatives, empowering you to transform your morning ritual into a truly safe and energizing start. Our goal: improve your safety, balance, and overall well-being. Now, let's talk about the first hidden danger, one that many of us simply overlook: the dehydration and blood pressure trap. You might not realize it, but your beloved morning coffee acts as a diuretic. This means it encourages your kidneys to produce more urine, causing your body to lose fluids at a faster rate. As you get older, your body's ability to regulate fluids isn't as efficient as it once was, making you far more vulnerable to even mild dehydration. Have you ever considered how much water you're truly drinking alongside your coffee? This diuretic deception sets off a chain reaction in your body. When you're dehydrated, your blood volume decreases. This means there's less fluid circulating, leading to a reduction in blood flow, especially to your brain. What happens then? You might experience lightheadedness, a foggy feeling, or even confusion. Your muscles might feel weaker than usual, and your coordination, which is already a delicate balance as we age, becomes impaired. Imagine trying to walk across a room, reach for a cup, or navigate a few steps when your brain isn't receiving enough blood and your muscles aren't responding as they should. These seemingly minor symptoms of dehydration directly undermine your physical stability during routine daily tasks. This diminished stability quickly leads to a dangerous cycle, the dizziness falls cycle. Picture this. You've just enjoyed your morning coffee, perhaps without a glass of water, and now you stand up quickly from your armchair or step out of bed. That sudden change in posture, combined with mild dehydration, can cause a rush of lightheadedness, a momentary loss of equilibrium. You might feel a sudden sway, a sickening lurch, and before you know it, you're struggling to regain your footing. That brief moment of dizziness, often dismissed as just getting older, can quickly escalate into a dangerous fall. For seniors, a fall is rarely minor. It can result in painful fractures, debilitating head injuries, or worse, permanently impacting your independence and quality of life. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a serious threat. Beyond dehydration, caffeine itself plays a significant role in what we call the, quote, blood pressure roller coaster. Caffeine is a stimulant, and one of its immediate effects is a temporary increase in blood pressure. While a younger body can typically adapt to these fluctuations without much trouble, an older adult's cardiovascular system is often less flexible, less able to adjust rapidly to such changes. If you already manage conditions like high blood pressure or other heart issues, this caffeine-induced spike can put unnecessary strain on your heart and blood vessels. It can disrupt the delicate balance your body works so hard to maintain, paving the way for feelings of instability and an elevated risk of adverse events. This brings us to a specific and crucial phenomenon: The postural hypotension predicament. Postural hypotension is the medical term for a sudden, significant drop in blood pressure when you stand up from a sitting or lying position. It's a common cause of dizziness and fainting in seniors. Now, combine this with the dehydrating effect of coffee and its temporary blood pressure surge, and you have a recipe for heightened risk. Caffeine, especially when consumed on an empty stomach, can exacerbate this effect, making your blood pressure regulation even more erratic. So, when you rise from your favorite chair after that second cup of coffee, or you get out of bed in the morning, that feeling of lightheadedness or unsteadiness isn't random. It could be your body struggling with postural hypotension, silently increased by your morning ritual, putting you directly in the path of a dangerous fall. Did you know that after 65, your medicine cabinet might hold a silent conflict with your morning coffee? Many of you, like countless seniors, manage multiple prescriptions daily for your heart, blood pressure, thyroid, or other vital conditions. What most people don't realize is that the caffeine in your coffee can interfere with how these crucial drugs are absorbed, metabolized, or even excreted by your body. It's a hidden layer of complexity. Are your medications working against you because of your morning coffee, potentially increasing your risk of dizziness and instability? Let's look at some common examples. If you take blood thinners, such as warfarin, caffeine can potentially increase its effects, leading to a higher risk of bleeding. For those on heart medications like beta blockers, caffeine can alter their efficacy, making them either too strong or too weak, which directly impacts your cardiovascular stability. Even everyday medications like thyroid hormones or certain antacids can have their absorption reduced by coffee, diminishing their intended benefits. This isn't just about the drugs themselves. It's about how your body processes them, and caffeine often plays an unseen disruptive role, creating imbalances that can manifest as troubling symptoms. When these carefully balanced drug levels are thrown off by caffeine, you might experience a range of unexpected side effects. You could feel an increased heart rate when it should be calm, a sudden wave of anxiety, or an unusual, inexplicable drowsiness that wasn't there before. These aren't just minor annoyances. They are symptoms that directly contribute to feelings of unsteadiness, confusion, and disorientation. Imagine reaching for something on a shelf or simply standing up from your favorite chair, only to feel unexpectedly lightheaded, your vision blurring for a moment. You might attribute it to just getting older, but it could be a direct consequence of your medication interacting with your coffee, leaving you vulnerable. Even a mild, coffee-induced dizziness or disorientation from these interactions can significantly compromise your balance, making a simple step a potential hazard. This risk multiplies when combined with other age-related factors like reduced muscle strength or slower reflexes. The danger is that these interactions are often silent, going unnoticed until a fall occurs. This is why it is absolutely crucial to discuss your coffee habits, and indeed all caffeinated beverages, with your healthcare providers. They can assess your specific medications and health conditions to help you navigate this pharmaceutical puzzle safely, empowering you to make informed choices. Many of us cherish that morning cup of coffee, believing its effects wear off long before bedtime. But what if your morning pick-me-up is actually sabotaging your sleep tonight? This might surprise you, but for seniors, the caffeine you consume early in the day can cast a long, lingering shadow over your nighttime rest. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at processing substances like caffeine. Its half-life, the time it takes for half of the substance to leave your system, is extended. This means that a coffee you enjoyed at 8 a.m. could still be actively circulating in your body well into the evening, silently interfering with your ability to fall asleep, stay asleep, and achieve the deep, restorative rest you need. When your sleep is constantly disrupted, even subtly, the toll on your body and mind is significant. Deep, restorative sleep isn't just about feeling rested. It's crucial for your brain's ability to process information, maintain focus, and coordinate your movements. Chronic sleep disruption, exacerbated by caffeine, leads to daytime fatigue, reduced alertness, and crucially, slower reaction times. Imagine trying to navigate a winding staircase or even just an uneven path in your garden when your mind is foggy and your body feels sluggish. This impairment directly impacts your balance and coordination, making you far more susceptible to misjudging steps, stumbling, and ultimately, falling. You might be attributing these feelings of tiredness or restlessness to just getting older, but your morning coffee could be a hidden factor. Do you find yourself lying awake at night, staring at the ceiling, even hours after your last sip? Do you wake up frequently or feel unrefreshed despite spending 8 hours in bed? These are subtle, often ignored, signs that caffeine might be impacting your sleep. Many seniors experience difficulty falling asleep or staying asleep, or they wake up feeling exhausted, simply because their bodies are still struggling to clear the morning's caffeine. We often dismiss these symptoms, but we must ask ourselves, do you truly wake up feeling rested and ready for the day? The consequences of this caffeine-induced sleep disruption extend beyond just feeling groggy. Lack of quality sleep directly slows your reaction time and dulls your reflexes. Think about a sudden trip over a rug or an unexpected obstacle in your path. Your ability to quickly catch yourself or react to prevent a fall is severely compromised when your body hasn't had adequate rest. This impairment makes everyday tasks, like reaching for an item on a high shelf or stepping over a threshold, unexpectedly risky. Your morning coffee, seemingly harmless, can thus contribute to a dangerous cycle of poor sleep and increased vulnerability to falls throughout your entire day. You might think you've mastered your morning coffee ritual, finding that perfect daily dose that gives you a boost without the jitters. But for those over 65, navigating caffeine can feel like walking a tightrope. As we age, our bodies become uniquely sensitive, and the right amount of caffeine can shift dramatically, sometimes without us even realizing it. What was once a harmless habit can turn into a delicate balance where both too much and far too little caffeine can trigger unexpected problems. Are you unknowingly drinking too much, or perhaps not enough, and feeling the unsettling consequences? Consider what happens when you miss your regular morning cup. For many seniors, skipping or even slightly reducing your usual caffeine intake can quickly lead to the uncomfortable grip of withdrawal. This isn't just about feeling a little tired. It can manifest as throbbing headaches, an unexpected wave of irritability, overwhelming fatigue, and, crucially, a disorienting dizziness and persistent brain fog. Imagine trying to navigate your home or run errands when your head feels cloudy and your balance is off. These aren't minor inconveniences. These symptoms directly impair your judgment and physical stability, significantly increasing your risk of a dangerous fall. Your body, accustomed to its daily stimulant, struggles to adjust, leaving you feeling unexpectedly unsteady and vulnerable. On the flip side, what if your morning ritual leads to overconsumption? For older adults, even a seemingly modest increase in caffeine can push your system into overdrive. This can result in a range of uncomfortable and dangerous symptoms: restlessness, noticeable tremors in your hands, heightened anxiety, and a racing heart. These jitters aren't just unpleasant. They directly impact your fine motor control and overall physical stability. Picture yourself in a bustling grocery store or a busy community center after one too many cups. The combination of an overstimulated nervous system and an unsteady gait can leave you feeling overwhelmed, disoriented, and dangerously prone to losing your balance in an environment that might otherwise feel routine. This hyper-aroused state can turn everyday situations into high-risk scenarios. So why are seniors particularly caught in this caffeine tightrope? The answer lies in your aging metabolism. As you get older, your body processes caffeine much more slowly than it used to. This means that a cup of coffee you drink in the morning can linger in your system for far longer, prolonging its stimulating effects and increasing your sensitivity. Your tolerance decreases, making you more vulnerable to both the stimulating effects of too much caffeine and the unsettling symptoms of withdrawal if you consume too little. What was once your normal intake might now be too much, or a slight deviation from your routine could trigger an unexpected reaction. Understanding this unique senior sensitivity is key to regaining control and ensuring your morning coffee supports, rather than sabotages, your stability. Now that we've uncovered the hidden pitfalls, let's talk about solutions. The good news is, you don't have to give up your morning coffee entirely to stay safe. Small, intentional adjustments can make a world of difference. Our first practical step is simple yet powerful. Establish a water buffer. Before you even reach for your coffee cup, drink a full glass of water. Or, if that's not your style, sip water alongside your coffee. This conscious act of hydration helps to immediately counteract coffee's dehydrating effects and can stabilize your blood pressure, preventing those sudden drops that lead to dizziness. Make this a non-negotiable part of your morning ritual, and you'll be amazed at the difference it makes in how you feel. Next, let's talk about timing. When you drink your coffee can be just as important as how much. To avoid caffeine lingering in your system and disrupting your precious sleep, aim to consume your coffee earlier in the morning, ideally before noon. This gives your body ample time to process the caffeine before you prepare for bed, ensuring a more restful night and reducing daytime fatigue. Also, consider avoiding coffee on an empty stomach. Enjoying it with or after breakfast can help temper its immediate impact on your blood pressure, preventing those sharp spikes that can contribute to morning dizziness and instability. If you're looking to reduce your caffeine intake without sacrificing your cherished morning ritual, there are many gentler alternatives worth exploring. Consider transitioning to decaffeinated coffee, which offers the familiar taste and warmth without the powerful caffeine jolt. Herbal teas, like chamomile or peppermint, provide soothing warmth and a moment of calm, free from stimulants. Even low-caffeine options like certain mushroom coffees or half-CAF blends can offer a middle ground. These alternatives can reduce jitters, improve sleep quality, and minimize interactions with your medications, proving that the comfort of your morning cup doesn't have to come with hidden dangers. The ritual can remain, even if the caffeine changes. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, we cannot overstate the value of professional medical advice. Your body is unique, and your health needs are specific. It is crucial to discuss your coffee consumption habits with your doctor or pharmacist. Inform them about any medications you are taking and any experiences of dizziness, unsteadiness, or falls. They are your ultimate authority, able to provide personalized recommendations tailored to your individual health profile, ensuring that your morning routine supports, rather than compromises, your overall well-being. We've journeyed through the surprising ways your morning coffee, a cherished companion for decades, can subtly undermine your balance and increase the risk of falls after 65. Let's quickly recap the hidden jolts we've unmasked. First, we explored the dehydration and blood pressure trap, where coffee's diuretic effect and impact on blood pressure can leave you lightheaded. The solution? Hydrate with a glass of water before or alongside your coffee, and consider timing your sips strategically. Next, we uncovered unseen medication interactions, revealing how caffeine can clash with common prescriptions, leading to unexpected side effects like dizziness. Remember, discussing your coffee habits with your doctor is key here. Then, we delved into the sleep disruption cycle, showing how even morning coffee can linger in your system, robbing you of restorative sleep and impairing your daytime balance. Adjusting your timing and considering alternatives can make a world of difference. Finally, we navigated the withdrawal and overconsumption paradox, where both too much and too little caffeine can throw your system off balance. Understanding your unique senior sensitivity is crucial. Awareness, dear friend, is always the first step toward protection and a safer morning. Now you might be thinking, this sounds like a lot to change, but here's the empowering truth. You don't need a radical overhaul. The journey to a healthier, fall-free morning is paved with small, manageable adjustments. These aren't about giving up your ritual entirely, but about making mindful choices. Imagine the cumulative positive impact on your life. Better balance, more sustained energy throughout the day, sharper focus, and, crucially, a significantly reduced risk of dangerous falls. Each small step you take, whether it's adding a glass of water, shifting your coffee time, or trying a gentler alternative, contributes to a stronger, more stable you. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the goal. Every conscious decision you make is a victory for your well-being. So here's my challenge to you. Tonight or tomorrow morning, pay attention to your routine. Which of these insights resonated most with you? Which habit do you recognize in your own life? For the next week, try adjusting just names one thing. Maybe you'll start with that glass of water before your coffee. Perhaps you'll switch to decaf after lunch. Or maybe you'll make an appointment to chat with your doctor about your medications and caffeine intake. Observe how you feel. Do you notice less dizziness when you stand up? Are you sleeping more soundly? Do you feel more stable and energetic throughout your day? Which habit will you try to adjust first? Take this moment to decide. Thank you for joining us today and investing in your health. Your commitment to understanding these hidden dangers is truly inspiring. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are incredibly important to us, and reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you found this video helpful and valuable, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone you care about. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you and our growing community of seniors striving for an active, confident, and fall-free life. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video as we continue our journey to empower you with the knowledge for a healthier, more independent tomorrow.